You're watching Metallica Mania metal discussion. Um, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I haven't been uploading too often. Um, and that has to do with concentration problems with me. Sometimes I'm just on the fly. I want to upload. I really do want to upload. I'm trying to work on a new Cannibal Corpse ranking because of Violence Unimagined. Or is that what it's called? Violence Unimagined. Yes, Violence Unimagined. But I'm on that record. I've listened to all the rest of them, and I cannot. I've listened to it once. Was kind of like an okay. This is a like run through. I'm gonna read through the lyrics and everything, and not try to review it, and then go through and do a second one where I review it, and I cannot focus at all. I'm having the blurry vision, that stuff. So I'm gonna take a break for tonight. I'm gonna probably do it tomorrow. Probably be uploaded tomorrow. I was planning on it being uploaded early on in the morning when people get the record. But yeah, it's something weird with me that I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's been like I've been like this for like maybe a month where it just does this off and on. I know I had like attention problems when I was a kid, but I thought I got behind that and got over it. But just every time I try to do something with a video or something, and I'm lucky I got through the other Cannibal Corpse albums without having a focus issue. But when I have a focus issue, I can't upload for a day, and that's not really good. And it kind of happened when I was doing that month long ranking, so then I couldn't, or that month long album thing, and I couldn't finish it because of a focus problem, and that's the real reason behind why I couldn't upload some days is because of a focus problem. It's a plague for me. I hate having it. I hate everything about it. And if I can get it to stop, then I would be perfect. But I don't think I'll ever be able to get that to stop permanently. I can get through maybe a few records, but then overall, like if I get to like one that I don't know, it's like I get anxious, and then it kind of turns into a issue where I can't focus for maybe a few hours or a day. But I will go back to it tomorrow and probably do a review of it. Yeah, there's really never a time where I don't get through it. I always like to power through it. Sometimes like my opinions sometimes get warped because of that, but yeah, what I can say is the new Cannibal Corpse record is it's different. It's definitely different than when Pat O'Brien was in Cannibal Corpse. Um, it definitely has a different flavor to it. Some parts I'm kind of like, some parts I'm like. So yeah, just a pre warning that I'm probably not going to give it a perfect score. Like just just heads up, I probably won't. Um, but yeah, it's still consistently good. It's still good. I've listened to it beforehand. I listened to it once already. It's pretty good. I'm not giving a review number, but I'm just saying it's good. Um, and yeah, I got to figure out how to censor the artwork before I get on the video because I purchased the uncensored artwork like everybody else that bought the CD early. So yeah, I got early access to it. I decided to listen to it tonight, before like the night before it came out, and review it tonight with the other albums and do like a big review, like a big ranking because I already have a Cannibal Corpse ranking on my channel. A lot of people, it's outdated. A lot of them has changed. I get a lot of shit from that video still, but people don't understand. It was a couple years ago and I'm working on making a new one. A lot of those older videos, I was kind of inexperienced with YouTube, and yeah, they're outdated. They're not how I feel. Opinions change a lot. Like I know opinions on the Cradle of Filth ranking has changed, and when the new record comes out, that will be one that I'll jump on and do another ranking of. The Death one has not changed. That one is perfectly fine. And this is also turning into a opinions based thing, as if the opinions on some albums have changed. And Avenged Sevenfold, I would probably do a ranking of them when their new record comes out. Like, it's just how it is. I will always do a ranking. Not always. Like, if I want to do some other ranking, I may just do a review on it and do a ranking later on, maybe like in a year or a few months, but it won't be a review and ranking like usual with that. So yeah, Camel Corpse. I'm gonna listen through the CDs, probably give a CD update, and then Amaranth ranking for Amaranth, and that's the plan. Might take me a few days. It might take me a day before I get the Cannibal Corpse one up because filming it and having the issue that I'm having. Um, Usually asleep and just a competitive day of just gaming on FPS shooters kind of helps that. Like, I've noticed that being able to focus on an FPS shooter like right after you have focus issues is kind of like a okay, it gives you a kick in the ass, go back to it. So I'll probably do that. I'll probably go on a FPS game, like maybe I don't know. I'm not decided yet, or I might go on a racing game. That's just how it is. When I have focus issues, I like to go on racing games. But back to the bullshit with the ranking. Yeah, Megadeth, Metallica. Definitely want to re-rank those bands. Um, Exodus. I've never done an Exodus one. That would be fun. Um, I expect it. I expect to be absolutely annihilated in the comment section if I do a Exodus ranking because I have a few albums from Exodus that a lot of people don't like that I like. Same with Cannibal Corpse. I have a few albums that are high on the list that it's definitely gonna irk a few people. I think I had them on the list high last time too, but yeah, no spoilers for that video. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I don't know what metal discussion we're on, but it's just a sit down and me talking about why the fuck I haven't been uploading in the last week, 2 weeks. Yeah, the last update I think was a Nile review, a Nile or Deicide. It was a Deicide review. Yeah. If you don't know, I'm a huge death metal guy, and I'm also a huge Cradle fan. I get a lot of shit for that too, but well, I kind of get comments on like different posts otherwhere, like, "Oh, adult Cradle listener, what an idiot." It's just my taste. It's just my taste, and I love, yeah, Cradle Filth. Probably it's up on my wall, so it's one of my favorites. Um, yeah, I have really nothing else to talk about. It's just sitting and taking in, and I'm uploading a video. It's not a review. It's a metal discussion where I don't need to focus on anything except filming a video. When I focus too hard on things, that's when it does that. Like, if I'm listening to a new album, that's why I don't listen more than once usually. But this one, I was like, yeah, I'll do another listen, and that fucking backfired on me heavily because I can't focus for shit. And I admit, some of these albums that I fucking review on here, I don't do second listens for that reason, is because of my focusing problem. So like, if I could focus one listen and like it and like it perfectly through, I'll give it 100 and go back to it maybe a few days and see if I've definitely changed. That's see if it's changed if the album is not fucking released. If it's being released like that day, then I will post it. So yeah, the Nervosa one, listen to it once. Epica, listen to it once. Opinions have not changed, and I've listened to it again. So what I've seen is I'm consistently like, okay, my opinions don't change on this one. But Nightwish Nightwish last year, that was actually a 3 listen. I listened to that 3 times, and my opinions changed again. So what I've found out is the first listen usually is my true opinion, And when it's down the road, is sometimes like I'm off that day. I don't get it, but sometimes it happens. It happens to everybody. It happens to every music reviewer. Um, People ain't perfect. I've learned that for years, but it just seems like my true opinion usually comes out in the first listen. Some of us are that way. It's really looked down upon in the community to review it once or listen to it once and then review it, but that's how I get the main review. And another thing, bands that I'm currently getting into. Um, Gravedigger. Yeah, this band is fucking fantastic. So yeah, bands I'm currently getting into: Gravedigger. What else? So Gojira. I got into them like a year ago, but I've been listening to their albums off and on. Never done a ranking, but when their new album comes out, I probably will. The problem is, I have not listened to all their albums. I've only listened to a couple, so that is another issue. I usually like to rank bands that I know their albums from. Like Cradle was a little bit rushed, where I didn't know all their albums, but I just liked them so much that I just did it. Amaranth. I've listened to all their albums many of times. Their newest 2020 album was on the end of the year list, pretty fucking high too. So yeah, that's one that I could do that is pretty much supported by my past. I could do a pretty good job of it. Yeah, I just have run out of quality things to post. That's just the thing. I've been posting so much in the last year. I posted so much last year when the whole lockdowns are happening in my area that I have nothing to post this year. I just post individual album reviews of albums that were released long times ago. And I've been gaining subs. I just don't know how. I just don't know how. I haven't been uploading the grandest, biggest videos. And I don't get it. I truly don't get it. I'd like to know like the people that sub to this channel, when you discovered my channel and what video it was, if you can remember that, so I can actually find out which videos worked in building my channel, so I can try to give more of that content, if you know what I'm saying. I know the rankings kind of do the heavy lifting on the channel, but sometimes the album reviews themselves do it. Yeah, so that's really all I got to say. I'll see you when the Cannibal Corpse rankings up after this video, probably tomorrow in the afternoon, because I might get things to do. Might go out to do things today. Should do that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Follow my Instagram, and that's all that I got. Instagram, but I will announce a new platform soon when I get it up and running. A lot of platform that you guys will probably hate, but I've been forced to go there because of some issues with Instagram and censoring album covers and censoring album names, censoring just anything that I do on there. Nothing to do with political reasons, everything to do with album covers and shit that they don't understand. So I'll probably be going over to a free speech network for posting for social media. Everything that gets taken down on Instagram, I'll keep putting accounts back up on Instagram if it gets to that point, but probably put the post that gets taken down on the other site so it doesn't get taken down. You guys can still see it. I'm already lining up many different accounts because it's already been struck a few times, so see you guys in the next video.